All right. We're here. Finally. Um, there's something weird going on, technically speaking. So I was all like, yeah, I finally found my right settings. Yeah, everything is starting to be better. I mean, like, I don't think my settings are still 100% perfect, but that's fine. Better is better is better, right? Be redundant. Why is this fighting me? Like, my whole thing is fighting me right now. All right. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, so things are looking better. Okay. I think what happened was my music for some reason cut off. So I went to get something really quickly to eat and came back and there was no music. And then I had like weird notifications happening on the YouTube side of things. What is that? Why is this bitching at me? Let's see if I can look at the settings. I don't know why it's bitching at me. I have literally changed nothing since the last time. Since the last time I streamed. Everything should be the same. And let's see. Is my thing muted? No, I'm speaking. Let me see. I may not know. I may not get to know. Until later, unless I want to stop streaming and then start again, which I don't really want to do that. So I'm not sure why it's bitching at me. Okay, let me Google this real quick. Technical difficulties, because running late wasn't chaotic enough. Okay. Nope. Yeah, because I'm probably not. Yeah, and it's something different than what I'm used to seeing. I haven't even heard of this setting. So I don't even know what it is. Like, I'm used to something that's similar to it, but this is very specific. So I'll have to just look into that later because I don't know what the heck is going on with it. It's odd. Anyway, let's just ignore that shit for now. So we'll do the normal things. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello, I'm a practical eccentric, and I'm here for Dreamlight Valley, in theory, because it's Sunday, and I can. I'm really freaking late because I woke up late because I stayed up late, and then chaos ensued because my son he's got like a standing lamp, and then he's got like a side, like it's a decorative lamp. It's not like even really for anything. But we recently got him a wall-mounted fan and light combination thing, and it requires certain bulbs. Well, we had a 4-pack of those bulbs because they fit in his decorative lamp. And then we had to take it because the wall lamp, the fan light combo thingy needed 4 of them. So we were like, well, we'll see if the other 3 fit. If they fit, then we'll take the 4th one and then we'll replace it, or we'll end up getting 4, because I think he's got, anyway, different wattage bulbs. We could get a different wattage if he wanted it for the wall light thing. But they're a different size than the one that fits in his standing lamp. So we had a spare. This is a long story for my chaos this morning. Anyway, we had some spare smart lights because we replaced some light fixtures recently, and so they have their own lights, so they don't need these bulbs. So we tried to figure out where they need, like if we needed them in certain places. We found one fixture that needed it, and then the other one doesn't work, so we'll have to get that rewired or something at some point. But we ended up with one spare smart light, so We gave it to my son. He put it in his standing lamp, and then the light bulb that was in the standing lamp, he was like, oh, I'll just put it in this decorative light because now it's empty, and it was a different size bulb, so it shattered because he was trying to twist it in there. And so we had to go clean up glass, and we had to remove all the stuff. It was like in a corner, so we had to remove, it was standing on a little side table, so we had to move all the stuff off the side table, clean off all the glass from there, and then we had to move the side table so we could clean off all the glass from the floor. And then I had to try and get the bulb out of this decorative lamp, which was kind of a pain in the butt. Anyway, it all worked out in the end, but it was labor intensive, and it was a little stressful because it was literally like 5 minutes after I woke up this morning. I'm like, really? I hadn't even had a sip of coffee yet. But that chaos was fine, and then I needed to do a few other things, and then I went, oh crap, it's already after 10. Oh crap, it's already 10:15. Oh crap, it's 10:30. Shit, I'm supposed to be streaming now. And I hadn't showered yet. Anyway, and I kept going, should you just cancel? Maybe you should just cancel. I mean, it is close to Christmas. Like, people aren't going to be surprised if for some reason you're not here, it'll be fine. But I wanted to stream because I have quests to do. So anyway, I'm not going to look at this. I'm not going to look at what's going on weird. I'm going to have to just look at it later. So now that was a long way to say. This is why I'm late. And I don't know how late I'm going to be able to stream because I still have present wrapping to do. And I still need, some of our presents are t-shirts. And I have 2 boxes and I need more. So I'm going to have to go to the store and buy those. I was like, I knew I would need something wrapping wise because we have plenty of paper. So that's good. Because usually I forget and I buy more wrapping paper, which is probably why we have plenty now. So I'm using up a bunch of wrapping paper. Some of the wrapping paper we've had for ages. Like, it was just I would never have known buying it. And honestly, I refuse to buy wrapping paper now without grids on the back because I'm not super anal retentive about wrapping like some people can be, but it does bother me when my paper's like curved. Anyway, luckily I only really have one roll. No, I have scraps of some rolls that had no wrapping paper. They're big enough scraps to save that had no grids. And then I have one roll that doesn't have a grid. So anyway, I probably bought it in a hurry because I wasn't paying attention. But note to self, grids on the back of wrapping paper are super helpful. Anyway, hi, let's do a quote of the day. Okay, let's do a quote of the day. The quote of the day is, the undertaking of a new action brings new strength. And that is from Richard L. Evans. And I forgot to put what date that was used on my spreadsheet. My bazillions of spreadsheets. And the reason that this was my quote of the day is because although I'm still kind of in that getting stressed out, being fine, getting stressed out, being fine, I'm usually at this time, I'm full on hibernate mode, only things that I have to do mode. I have to do family functions. I have to do work functions. I have to do school functions. I have to wrap presents. I have to decorate. I have to, I'm usually in the, okay, but everything else, I'm only doing the have-tos. And I'm still only doing the have-tos, but I'm actually feeling pretty good about it today. Right now, tomorrow I might feel different. But right now I'm still pretty positive. And I feel like that has been the trend for usually my hibernate mode, which starts late August into September, sometime in there when things start to accelerate towards all the holidays and birthdays and all of that. And I usually it just creeps in and I'm just like Turtle Woman or something, I'm just gonna hide from everything that I don't have to deal with. And I've had more ups and downs. It hasn't been quite so consistent this year, and I don't know if it's just because of all the effort I've been making to try and get better about things and just try and forgive myself a little more or be a little bit more patient with myself, or just accept the fact that sometimes things feel crappy and it isn't gonna last. Like, I don't know if it's just like an overall shift in a mindset. It's like all this stuff I already knew. How many of these quotes did I go, this is a duh quote? Like, but sometimes you need to hear a reminder about something that should just be like ingrained in your soul. And sometimes you really just need to consciously acknowledge those things. And I'm wondering if that's part of what is like subconsciously affecting me now. So yay. But I've been feeling really inspired to do like to plan some stuff out for the new year, and like content creation wise, I started futzing around with making an overlay for myself, which has been on my to-do list for ages and ages. And now I was just like, I'm just gonna mess with that and see what happens. And I haven't made anything like permanent yet, but I started futzing around and I was like, oh, I think I could do this right now. Like there's a couple of little things that I still need to figure out, but all in all, I was just like, oh, look at me go. I could probably figure this out. So I might do that in some of my time off, not this time off, because this time off is definitely devoted to, the holiday, but like my New Year's time off. And then, you know, the time that I get in, you know, in January, I think I might actually really take a running stab at some of these additions. Like there's some sound bites I'd like to record. There's, you know, just some things I'd like to do to kind of zhuzh up my content creation. And yeah, I was feeling pretty excited about that. And then I have like, I want to start decorating in Dreamlight Valley, and I've been dreading that for ages. And now I'm starting to like, I've created a spreadsheet, surprise, to log the stuff, because I was like, okay, this has been living in my brain, like kind of stewing in my brain. I started doing some redecorating. I started doing some stripping down of rooms and spaces that I had just done, and just starting to poke at that. And I was like, I think I'm ready for a spreadsheet for this, to start actually keeping track of the crap that's living in my brain. I don't need it to live in my brain all the time. I need to just have a place to brain dump it when I'm inspired about it. And so, yeah, like just feeling like some new, this quote, you know, the new undertaking brings new strength, new action, you know, like it's, sometimes it's overwhelming, especially if you don't know what to do, or like maybe you've been overthinking it for a long time. But like every once in a while, just like, okay, I'm gonna make an attempt at that. I'm just gonna, you know, actually document it or say it out loud or whatever. And you might realize that like, oh, I've actually figured out a lot of the things I was worried about. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that stuff. So yeah, it's making me feel pretty positive, pretty inspired, and capable in ways that I previously wasn't. Now, that doesn't mean I feel completely 100% capable of all the things that go into those aspects, but feeling better than I did before. And so I'll take that as a positive. I'll take that as a win, because sometimes you got to take all the wins you can, right? All right. So now let me make sure I've got, oh, I need a different spreadsheet up. That spreadsheet is Dreamlight Valley stuff. And yes, that is the name of the spreadsheet. It's just Dreamlight Valley stuff. This is fine. This is fine enough. I don't really need to see this. So I'm going to have this up, and then I'm going to have my yeah, I've got all my stuff up. I'm like sitting here trying to like think of 4 things at the same time, and that's not helpful to me. So let's just not do that. Oh, you know what else I did? I actually sat down and I needed to download all of my quote of the days that I had not been doing. So there were like 11 of them. It was really bad. And then I had found a live stream that I hadn't chaptered yet, and then the last one that I had done I hadn't chaptered yet, so I went back and I made sure all of my chapters are in, and I'm starting to kind of rough out a schedule. So it's like I stream on Sunday, Monday I should at least try and go in and put my chapters in. Now, will that always happen on Monday? Probably not, if I'm being realistic, but like, it just kind of solidifies in my brain when and how and what I need to do. Why, people? I don't know. Group chat sometimes is like, okay. Alrighty. So now I'm in the Vale. I did do a little bit of stuff this morning, money-wise, because I spent 2 million gold coins today. Because I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to own at least 2 of every object. Because that way when I start decorating, if I use one, it won't automatically be zeroed out in my options. And periodically I'll just go to Scrooge and like try and buy replacements for things. The reason I spent 2 million coins this morning was Jesus, guys, no, stop. Nope. It's actually not as bad as it could be. I'm just being bitchy. Anyway, I bought like, I don't know, 10 copies of all the windows and like 4 copies of all the doors and some of the paths. Like there's one path that you can buy, which I don't understand why it's a purchase and not a craft like all the other paths. But just some of the things that like there was a place setting that, oh, okay, hold on. But I want to know, and actually is it in the furniture menu out here too? So there's, I can't, indoor only. But the funny thing is, none of these are going to give me the option to do that. Let me do it in my house. Because I'm definitely curious, because there was something, is that floating? No, it just looks really tall. Anyway. There was something in the floors menu to purchase that, not a floor. So I'm curious if it is floor in here. So this is all the flooring you can actually get that lasts. Like it's not just a consumable, I guess. Okay, so this is literally what you would think of as flooring, right? But if you go to Scrooge's shop and select flooring, there's something in the flooring menu that's not a flooring. So just, there's some things that as I've started to plan out decorating adventures that I'm sure people who decorate more often than I do probably are annoyed by and have been annoyed by more than I am. But it is almost funny to me, like some of the oversights, like the inconsistencies between the menus. Like we've talked about that before, but there's more than just the ones I've noticed previously. So like, I'm not mad about it, but it does make it challenging to try and know where things are. So let's see, we'll do furniture. See, I bought 373 items today. This, why is this in floors? I mean, I'm kind of, you know, I was like, okay, there's only 4 things in here. Yeah, I made sure I had 50 of these. I got 20 of these just because some of these things, like, I'm sure I'd use more. Some of them I'm like, will I ever use more than 1 Well of Souls? But I now have 2 just in case. And I feel like that's going to be helpful. But I went through some of these other, you know, like fencing I probably should buy more than 10 of each of those. But I spent a lot of money today because I had over 3 million coins this morning. And I have 1.4 million right now. And that's after I already gardened. Because I'm like, oh crap, I'm going to have to grow so much stuff. But what we're doing today is questing in the Vale. Because I'm not questing when I'm not streaming. So this is the time. Gather resources to make a Corinthian marble DJ table. Oh yeah, I completely spaced doing the magma. Enter Merida's cottage. Decorate the bind. If you don't have one, search the bind for ingredients and visit a crafting station. So I'm going to track that since it's over there. Decorate the bind with any furniture you like to create a magical moment for Belle. Now, I don't know why it thinks I've already decorated. Okay, so I have one more frustrating... I do have a frustrating thing. So there are white bird snippets in the valley. And it's supposed to be able to go, I think, anywhere outdoors. And I can't place it in the valley. So I can't have a lure. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know. I didn't even say what I was talking about. A lure trap. I wanted a lure trap over there to catch the white bird snippets, and it won't let me. It's, I mean, and when you highlight it, it's like, here, is it like this? No, it's not going to be here. But some of them will be grayed out, and it'll say outdoor use only or something like that on it, or like indoor use only or whatever, because it'll limit you. But I'm standing outside in the valley, and I don't understand why it won't let me place a lure trap. I feel like I read somewhere that I could put it down in the valley to catch the white ones. I don't know if it was on like a Facebook thread or somewhere in social media, or if it was somewhere in game. I feel like it was probably social media, honestly. But anyway, yeah, I can't place it in the valley, which sucks because at the time I still had puzzles to open up. And I was struggling to get both the yellow and the green, enough of those two snippets to do the last few puzzles. And I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just get white snippets and craft them. And so I ended up doing that. I have all the puzzles unlocked. I just haven't done them all yet. And I was like, oh, I should hold out in case I have duties that need to do them. And I'm like, wait, the star path is over. What am I crafting here? I'm crafting some kind of thing. So vague. Okay, I'm crafting a scarecrow, I think. Is it for Olaf? But yes, I finished the star path. And honestly, if you are still working your way through the star path, I would definitely recommend, you want the bonus things, I would say get on it, because I had to get into full grind mode. I probably could have paced myself a little better, but I was just like, I want this crap over with. But there were lots of do 30 of this kind of thing, you know. Gift this group of characters 15 times, you know, have this many conversations. And it wasn't like 3 conversations, it was like 15, or I can't remember. Oh, it was like mine 30 purple or yellow gems. So it was broader, like there was more options, purple and yellow. It wasn't like just amethyst, but you had to get 30 of them. So just an FYI, there are a lot like that in the bonus, like extra duties to get the bonus stuff done. And it felt like a lot. Like I had to just, I think one day I was just like, I'm just going to go between these 3 biomes and just mine, and then go back to the beginning and mine, and then go back to the beginning. And it was just over and over and over again until I got all my gems. And then there were several things like that. Conversations, cooking in just Chez Remy. Like delivering meals. I didn't see a freaking Olaf face. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't actually looking at the objects. Is it a functional item? I was hoping to see an Olaf face. Nope. All right. Autumn Mage Scarecrow. So where is that in the list? I guess I'll look at the actual... Let me go down to the very bottom and see if it's down here in the things that I can't craft yet. Because I probably just went right by it. But I wonder if, like, Beast's face is on it, even though, like, maybe it'll work for both the Beast quest and... Oh, that's cute. Okay. Yeah. It does have Beast's face on it. That's fine. I'll make it anyway. There we go. All right, but now. Interesting. You know what? We're right by a garden patch. All right. Just because I don't have to have it be square. All right. Where is... Oh, hi.
Over here.
Ooh, yes, Lou. Lilith, the bind is now perfect for observing and befriending owls. Maybe the next time I visit Lore Keeper, I can share some of the fun facts I learned about them with her. And I can't wait to observe more of the animals around Storybook Vale. Did you know the owls here have a favorite treat? Well, they do, and I asked Remy to get some for me. They love grains, like barley. Here you go, Lilith, to share with all the owls in the Vale. I guess because we don't have mice to feed them. Because that's what a real owl would eat. All right. Oh, and it gave me some storybook points. Nice. Oh, so bring the items back to their rightful owner. So I ended up digging up these items for Flynn's quest by accident. I didn't realize, I thought it was just a dig spot and I was trying to scour around, and then I was like, well, I'll just dig them all up and just finish the quest later. Because it didn't really do anything, like there was no conversations or anything. It was just, oh look, you found a thing. So hey, give it. I'm hearing weird noises. Gosh, it's my favorite framed picture of Minnie. I was wondering where it went. This picture made me feel so much better while she was missing. I looked at it every day. Thanks for finding it, Lilith. Blah, blah, blah. I can't even read my own character name. Okay.
Come here. I'm sorry. Please, come here.
I love it when he does that. It's so funny to me. Actually, I'm gonna give you this stuff. Yes, hi. I do want to give this item. Here, take this.
What a hey, bright day.
Good lord, woman. Okay. I just realized I have something in my periphery I don't want in my periphery. I can't believe it. I was looking all over for this. Oh, and then I screwed up my windows. Chaos. Chaos brain. Yes. It has so many family memories. Tia Pepper and her wedding dress. Isabella's first garden. Oh, and there's me with my cousin Antonio in the nursery. We've always had a special bond. Gracias, Lilith. I'm so grateful you returned this. You're welcome. So at some point we'll find Wally, I'm assuming. He, by and large... Oh, there he is. In his little dapper outfit, because he's so cute. I felt like it was a little bit more holiday-y than just his regular his regular skin. Is that, I mean, it sounds kind of weird to talk about a robot's skin. Not flesh, you know. That would be weird. Texas Chainsaw Wally. Sorry. Do you want to give these items? Yes. Oh, good. My son found a horn. Because they're upstairs. They've just destroyed the upstairs. That's the entire upstairs is one long room. I mean, technically you can make 2 rooms out of it. And so their bedrooms are up there on opposite ends of the upstairs. But that means if they start digging things out, like the whole area can just get covered in crap. So they're up there supposed to be cleaning. And what that means is they're discovering stuff. So one of those things is a horn. Yay. Oh. It's your B&L fishing cooler. Flynn got a hold of it when he thought he was the wolf, so I'm just returning it to you. Yes, you're welcome, buddy. All right. Well, I'm going inside Merida's house first because that's one of the reasons I was down here. So now I'm in Merida's house. I'm gonna search Merida's cottage for clues. Okay, hello. Oh, look, a clue. I asked my closest friend and ally in Dreamlight Valley to hide the first clue somewhere no one will find it. She's a fierce warrior with a bow staff. I know I can trust her. Oh, yeah. And there's something else I want to do. I saw somebody had already made a YouTube video about it, because of course they did. But it's not here. It's going to be in Dreamlight Valley. There is some kind of quest, and this is more of just an FYI, because I actually haven't done it yet myself. But I found this memory, and well, there's a place to do this, I guess. So Anyway, lots of clues in this little memory to do. I'm assuming this is related to, I don't know if it's the season of giving or if it's the star path or if it's just for December. I don't know if there's actually a time limit for this. I'm assuming there is, but anyway, just something else to be aware of. All right, talk to Merida. Sorry, that memory we just got triggered a memory for me. All right, the clue says that I left something with my closest friend and ally in Dreamlight Valley. Oh, that Drek forgetting? Is it Drek? Anyway, I don't remember who that could be. Me, of course, or the lore keeper, or I'm guessing it's probably not Hades or Maleficent. Me, of course. Well, you are quite nice, and I suppose I can't think of a better friend I've got here. Did I leave something with you? No, you didn't. Then it must be someone else. The clue also said my friend was a fierce warrior who was good with a bow staff. Can you ask around and see if anyone fits that description? Is it Mulan? I just thought that was funny. I was like, I'm going to say it's me, knowing damn well I don't have what you're looking for. All right. Because if we're going to play dumb, we might as well play dumb. All right, so who's around? All right, I'm going to go talk to Beast.
This place is no parent.
Looks like we've gotten some some stuff spawning, but man, the Vale is still feeling like completely empty.
Thank you for
Like, for as large and open as it feels like not a lot of the crafting ingredients, I guess, are and like stuff just doesn't seem to spawn that much. So I don't know, it feels weird. Unbalanced, I think, is probably the right word for that. Okay, Beast, the bind is looking cozy and inviting for your day with Belle. Oh, you finished? I'm still struggling with one part of the book. The very first pages you brought me, I don't know where they go. In which chapter does the heroine discover the true identity of the prince? Well, I guess the beginning makes the most sense, or chapter 3, obviously, or not until the end for maximum suspense. I don't know, midway could be an interesting place to stick it, but probably the end. I suppose that does make sense. There, it's finished. Let's go give it to Belle.
Farewell.
What a bonny bright day.
Yes, Merida. But yeah, I just scoured the Vale not that long ago. And, yeah, things seemed very empty still. So, I feel like they haven't gotten the... Ooh! Look at you coming down the stairs. You guys look so cute. Flynn. We're busy doing stuff. Is he stuck? She's... They're both non-corporeal. Actually, you know what? Fine. We'll do it like this. Can we just do this? I thought maybe it would kind of reset them. It did not. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to restart the game. Because usually when they go like frozen like that and non-corporeal, it means the quest is stuck. I saw you.
Over here.
I see you. I bet you and Merida get along famously.
Oh, God.
Say, Mulan, you're a fierce warrior who's good with a bow staff, aren't you? I'd like to think, considering she was whipping the bow staff around when we walked up these stairs. I'd like to think so. Okay, guys. What is it? Excuse me for just a second. Oh, okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and put this there. That way I will stop hearing it. Other people are having a conversation in the group chat, so it's like, okay, just do not disturb. Before the forgetting, were you friends with Merida? Merida? Of course. Merida, I remember now. We always had a wonderful time together. That makes sense. You two are so alike. Or I'm surprised you weren't competitive with each other. I bet they were, and it was still fun for them. That one. Oh, we were a little at first. Luckily, though, Merida knew that I was the most skilled with the bow staff, and she was the most skilled at archery. Merida told me a story once about shooting for her own hand and deciding her own fate.
Yes.
I knew then that we'd be great friends. You and Merida should catch up later, but right now I'm on the trail of something important. Hades is after some sort of artifact. It sounds like Merida asked you to help her hide it. Do you remember anything like that? Oh, now that you mention it, that does sound familiar. Merida asked me to hide a clue somewhere, even she wouldn't find it. I remember I climbed up a statue of a giant flying horse. Climbed up a statue of a giant flying horse? I hope that helps.
Let's talk again soon.
Okay, search for the next clue under the wing of a giant flying horse. So I'm assuming we're talking about a Pegasus. That's an interesting foggy effect here. I love the fog in this game. I know I say it every time it happens, but I still do. Every time. Is there a statue over here of a Pegasus? Can I see it in the map? Sometimes they'll show you big things like that in a map. Well, I need to mine. Excuse me. Do I have a miner nearby? Flynn is not a miner. Is Flynn a miner? I don't remember. Who are you? Leave me alone. Stop trying to make me do all that. Who's mining? Buzz, Eve, Jack Skellington, Jafar, Kristoff, Prince Eric, and Scrooge McDuck. Well, who's close enough? Man, they are all down here in the bind. That is kind of crazy how many of them, and nobody's up here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't frequently see characters up in these other places. Like, only when I'm up there. Which, like, Eternity Isle, everyone is everywhere. Like, there's bunches of people everywhere all the time. So, I just feel like the balance in the Vale is not where it should be, and hopefully eventually will be.
Do I?
Wow, you're a really good leader for this valley.
Stop talking. You know what else I started realizing I'd like to see? I'd like to see how many of these I already own. It may not be as helpful as, like, other fixes they could do, but I think it would be nice. And then in the crafting menu, when you're trying to craft, like, furniture items, it'd be nice to be able to see if you already have them crafted. Maybe not this menu. I mean, it'd be kind of nice. But, like, I'd like to see how many small chests I already have. Or to keep a counter as I'm crafting. I think that would be helpful. Just some things I've noticed as I've started, like, purchasing and wanting to craft things for decorating. Good day to you, Lilith. Let's hang out. That is what I want. Right, because I need to mine magma. So I might as well duplicate stuff while I can. And then also look for a Pegasus statue. Which I don't really remember there being one, but I may not have been paying attention. Alright, let's... Just because I'm being paranoid about settings and stuff, let's see. Okay. Alright. Things are looking okay again? Yes. Alright. Okay, good. That makes me feel better. Here I am, like, I'm not going to pay attention to that. Okay, what's going on with that? Oh, look how much stuff is down there. Oh, excuse me. Under the wing of a giant... Oh, is it down here then? Am I not seeing... Hold on. That is the wrong button. It is! I never noticed that. Oh, there's more than one. Why is it so jerky? Stop being jerky. Alright. Yeah, I never noticed that those were Pegasus statues there. Okay. Search for the next clue under the wing. So either over there. Oh, excuse me. Tucked under the wing. Oh, it's not this wing. Oh, hello. Oh, how about that one? Not that I need to do that, but... Ooh. Okay. It's right there. Okay. Point. Boop. Hey Merida, I found out who your friend was. It was Mulan. She hid the next clue for you. Mulan, I remember now. I loved going on adventures with her. Take a look. She hid the clue way up under the wing of the giant horse statue. Ugh, how are we supposed to get that down? Well, we better go take a look. Okay. Why don't you shoot it with the bow? Maybe knock it off the ledge. Okay, I'm coming. Well, Mulan certainly did a good job hiding the clue. Climbing up there would be even tougher than climbing the crone's tooth. I don't agree with that. I'll try shooting it out with my bow. Ha! That did it. Let's see what it says.
Take care.
Why is this acting so glitchy right now? Hold on. What is happening? Why are you so fussy? You're not even that high. It really shouldn't be very high. But even then, like, my CPU's not tapping out. So why are you acting like that? That is still not the correct button. I think it's the game. Because it's not my computer. Okay, that's the game then. Damn it. Stop. We still might have to reboot to get the beast thing done. There it is. But I might try and do that on break. Ow. Pick up the memory. Yes. I left the next clue where the wolf drinks spilled tea. Okay. Yeah, so trying to get the the socket part out of the light bulb, like the base of it that was in there with the it was just the base. It was such a pain in the ass. I ended up cutting my finger. I was like, no, it was so close. Oh, I'm mining. That's what's happening. Oh, I guess I need to talk to you first. Here, talk to you. It says we'll find the next clue where the wolf drinks spilled tea. Could it mean somewhere near the wild woods? Yeah. This one has me stumped. I am not stumped. Spilled tea? Those teapots making the waterfalls, maybe it means something like that. That's exactly what I think it means. Yes. And then we'll do this. Okay. I feel like so much happens if I take more, one or more streams off in a row. I always feel like there's so much to tell you if you're here, or if you're watching this, not live. because it's entirely possible people could watch these streams on YouTube now that I'm multi-streaming. But I always feel like I have so much that I've done. If I've gotten to play, I'm like, oh yeah, I figured this out, or oh yeah, I saw this, or yeah, this bugs me, or hey, there's another glitch, or whatever. Like, sometimes there's a lot of that even when I haven't skipped a stream. So yeah. There was a lot of stuff that I ran into since, I guess it was last week, since I only skipped one stream. Oh, and here's the kicker for the Thursday stream that I had to cancel because of my son's band concert. Yeah, first of all, we found out my little one also had a holiday performance on that same day, so my husband ended up doing that one, and then I was supposed to do the one for my older kid for his band performance, and then they canceled the band performance. And so the other thing that was happening that night was a work holiday party, and I really wanted to go to it, and I was going to try and do it when it was just the one event thing to try and take care of. And then when we ran into some scheduling stuff, I was like, well, maybe I'll just take, maybe we'll just do the kid stuff and that'll be fine. I'll miss this holiday event. It's not a big deal. And so when my son's thing got canceled, I looked at my husband and I'm like, so you were already going to do this by yourself? How do you feel about still doing it by yourself? And some events we do together. There have been a few events that he has done himself, but most of the kids' events, I'm usually the one that coordinates and or goes to those. Just a lot of times it's easier for me to do it, and then, just sometimes that's just how it works out. But I was like, I do a lot of these, so maybe you could do this one, and then I could go to my work party. So I got to go to my work party. Now, I had originally considered coming home early so that I could still stream. And I ended up staying later than I expected to, which was nice. I found out someone else who works in my division at work. We don't work in the same department, just the same division. Also plays Diablo 4. So we nerded out the whole time. It's kind of funny. We're talking about the games that we play and the stuff that we do on Diablo, and yeah. I need to send her a friend request on Blizzard. What is that? Battle.net. Because I don't know if my husband and I are going to go back this season to play more Diablo, because I feel like we got the expansion with the Spiritborn and the new chapter and the new area and all of that stuff, but we bought, because it was my husband's birthday, so we ended up buying the fancy version, the one that was more expensive, because it gave us 2 free months of Game Pass. It gave us coins, the real money currency that you can use to get cosmetics or spend on the battle pass or whatever, and then it gave us the battle pass for the season. So for the value that we got, and for the money we spent, we got a lot of value, and so we hit the ground running on that season, man. We were just like, we already made it through all of the season rewards, and we already got I'm not picking that up. We already got, there's something else. We essentially got all the limited time content done. Now, have we gotten all the way through Torment 4, where Torment 4 is ridiculous, easy, and we've gotten all mythics? No. But I don't think that realistically we are going to do that. So we may not be playing any more Diablo this season. Maybe a little bit, but so if I send her a friend request, I might say, hey, I don't know if we're gonna play this season any longer, but maybe next season we can all group up, because it's her and her husband and then us. So I don't know why I'm smashing these. It's not like it's helpful for magma. Sometimes a ton of stuff is up here spawned. I feel like there's more poppies today than I have seen in the past. So maybe they're starting to get the balance of it right. Some more lightning spice. Sometimes they come up here and there's almost nothing. And even though there's more stuff than I'm used to seeing, look how empty this still looks as far as like, man, I go into the valley and sometimes I can't even move. Eternity Isle's like that too. Like some things just get completely blocked off because there's, you know, the night thorns and you know, the rock formations and, you know, depending on where you're at, sometimes it's the time bendy stuff. And I don't know if it's because like the snippets, they're not as intrusive. It doesn't feel as full, but I just still feel like it's not fully balanced, the spawn rate. So I've been pushing on other stuff though, so it's not been super detrimental. I know there are other people that have already like put hundreds of hours into all of the, you know, resource gathering and stuff like that for the Valley and Eternity Isle, so they want to focus on this. So I mean, I could see if I was like fully maxed out on everything else and the only thing I had to focus on was the Vale, I could see being disappointed right now. So hopefully they'll work out some more of the kinks. Or maybe I'm just thinking that it should be better or fuller or more populated. I don't even know what the term would be. Look at this. They also cluster, it seems like. There's a bunch up here. I'm not gathering this stuff right now, because that's not what we're doing today. But if there are things to fix, I hope they get them fixed soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reboot the game, because it's like... And usually it's my CPU that's having trouble. And my CPU looks fine. Alright, I'm gonna stick stuff in here. Well, yeah, I made hot cocoa for my dream snaps this week. So the dream snaps this week is the market, right? The holiday market. And so I used that as an excuse to clear an entire section out of the Frosted Heights, because I'm gonna have to do it anyway to set up my dream snap, because I was like, well, if I'm gonna have to do it anyway and I need a clear spot to kind of set up this market, I might as well kind of do it all together, right? So I did not do the obvious bait that they had in the market, this festive market bundle. It's like, oh look, there's a challenge right now to do a market, and look at these objects that we just conveniently put in the premium shop. I don't spite them. I'm not saying that. I get it. You know, it is still a business. And these are very cute objects. I decided not to get them though, even though it was obviously tied into the dream snaps. I did get this, this little mushroom plushie. I haven't used him yet, but he is very cute. And then this, if you haven't gotten it yet, this festive blue star is free right now. I did not get the Mickey. I did go ahead and get these two things though, because they were 20% off. And so these were also appropriate for the dream snaps. And honestly, I don't think I was even thinking about the dream snaps when I bought these. I was just like, oh, you know what? These are cute enough and cheap enough with the 20% off that I'll go ahead and just get these. And then I think I used a bag. Did I use a bag? I think I did. So there's my submission. Again, I'm not like some people, man, their dream snaps are just crazy good. And then they have a ton of characters. I was trying to figure out how to get more characters up here. Took Jack with me. Honestly, this was a good enough because this little critter, is it a raccoon? Like the wintry raccoon? He kept wandering off. And so all you could see was his butt, if you could see him at all, like, because he was walking away. So he was in frame and facing the camera. And he had been, like, facing more to the side. And so I saw this guy stop here, snapped this picture, looked at it, and was like, well, it's fine, but Jack's kind of facing the camera, the critter's facing the camera. So the flaws that I'm noticing might, like, that bother me, I was just like, screw it. I don't care. Everyone's facing the camera. But I kept it really simple. I implied more market. A lot of people have like a full-on market, like, aisle. But I did not do that. I kind of, I think that what I really wished for is I put a bunch of the permafrost, snowing clouds across, like right above where the camera would catch it, so that you could hopefully see snowflakes falling. And sometimes they looked really good, like you could see a bunch of them. And then like in this shot, I only got this one here and like this one here, and then if there are any more, they've blended in. So that was like, I think my biggest disappointment was that that effect didn't translate. But I was like, snowflakes or everyone facing the camera? Probably everyone facing the camera. So anyway, I still like how it turned out. I like the fact that when you have your camera out that far, things in the background get blurry. So I think that's pretty cute. And then, oh yeah, I don't know if I ever showed this one off. This was the Bibbidi Bobbidi You. I like that. A little dragon with his tongue sticking out. I kind of wish the fairy godmother had been facing a different direction, but I kind of like the fact that she's like just an observer. And then so far, this is one of my favorite outfits I've done. So that was the, isn't it supposed to be your ideal magical you? Yeah, granting you one wish for your ultimate outfit. Surprise, it's green. And there's wings involved. Oh yeah, and this was my, I think I got 1,500. 1,400? I don't remember. I could look it up in my mail, but that was the first time I don't know how many different variations of Moonstone rewards there are. So I have now seen at least 5 different values. And it's interesting. I've started noticing now that I've like started paying more attention to, like, there's a Facebook group about dream snaps and things like that. I had a video pop up in my YouTube suggestions that was like, I don't remember what the phrasing was, but it was essentially like, there's some problems with like people bitching about their rewards for dream snaps. And I had just seen somebody griping about their post. And don't get me wrong, I liked their dream snap and all, but for, you know, like, I don't see very many dream snaps. Like, any of the ones I've seen on Facebook, I never see them in my voting thing. Now, do I sit there for an hour and vote on 100 different pictures?
I shall.
Oh, Lord, child. Scaring the crap out of me. Hold on. Okay, hi.
I think I sold one layer.
Okay, baby. Do you need to share this with me at this exact moment? No, okay. Thank you. I love you.
Me too.
Can you close it?
I
What?
wanted to use the computer.
I'm streaming right now. That's why I'm sitting in here talking.
Okay.
Okay, can you let me be for a little bit longer? No. No. I don't want you on the stream, baby. Because the internet's a weird place. And it makes me anxious. But I love you. Are we going to go look at Christmas lights tonight? Hey, you. Close the door, ding dong. Thank you. Anyway. Scared the crap out of me. I did not hear him come in this room. Anyway, but yeah, I saw somebody complaining about them, like their placement wasn't as high as they thought it was worth being. But I was just thinking, man, there have got to be thousands of submissions every week, and I can't imagine, like, oh, I'm not doing that. Don't do that. I can't imagine anyone could ever see them all to vote on them all. So, I mean, like, I don't know how they... Like, what kind of algorithm they use to present the submissions. But, you know... Like, it could very easily be that someone... I don't know if they, like, once people start getting voted more, do they get shown more? I don't know. Like, it... So, I don't really worry about that. And I'm also probably never going to be the person that puts, you know, a dozen hours into a single Dream Snaps. Like, this one I just did probably took the longest because I was fussing. But, like, it... I don't know. To each their own, what they're gonna worry about, I guess. But what was it? There was something in here I was gonna look at. Rewarding. Oh, the top submissions. So see, I like how they have dealt with all of these objects, but for me, this feels like too much. Personally. Other people may love it. Top Dream Snaps of the week. This one I liked better because it almost felt like, I don't know, more like something you could encounter in the real world as opposed to, look at all my stuff that's thematically appropriate. I happened to arrange it in a pleasing way, better than, you know, some I've seen where they put way too much stuff. And this one turned out pretty cute. This actually looks like it's also a planned out, like you could theoretically see this in a future space. And the first one is also like that. I mean, it's well done for how much stuff is in there, but it just feels too busy to me. I also am curious how, like, the lighting sometimes gets done. Is this a filter? Maybe it's a filter. But I can't even really tell where this is. Oh, it's in the Eternity Isle, because they've got the rifts in the sky. So this is somewhere on Eternity Isle. I'm not exactly sure where. Which, honestly, well done. To make it feel like I don't even know where you took this picture. I don't know where this is at. Is it on the beach? I don't know. Anyway, but mine is obvious, like mine for this week's is obviously in the Frosted Heights, like you can tell, but it's thematically appropriate, right? And I think mine might be borderline on the too simple side of things, but some of the submissions I've seen, I'm like, I can't even see what's going on in your picture. But I think a lot of people enjoyed that, though. All right, so here we are. Is there a wolf here? Should I be fishing? Doesn't seem like it's... So where else could the wolf be drinking spilled tea from? Because I would think that down here the quest would trigger. But yes, I'm excited just to be participating in the Dream Snaps. As opposed to stressing about it. I don't want it to become stressful. This is a video game. This is not... I'm trying not to stress out. This is me de-stressing. Oh, so my husband and I started playing Return to Moria last night because it was a free game released on Epic. Epic is, if you're not on the Epic, I don't even know. It's kind of like Steam. It's their own, like, platform. Whatever. There's a word for it. It's a launcher. I don't know. My brain is not going to give me the word. Anyway, but like weekly, they'll do a free game. And usually during the holidays, they'll do blah, 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 words and stuff. They'll do a like a daily giveaway. And I don't think it was a daily. I think it was a week, one of like the last week one. But it was Return to Moria, which when it came out, we were interested in it. But we had heard some kind of mixed reviews on it. But since it was being given away for free, my husband and I were like, we considered playing that. And maybe, things have improved since it came out or whatever. Maybe the verdict has changed, in some of the reviews. And my husband today looked up 2 reviews, particularly. I don't know if he looked up more than that. But one of them was I play lots and lots of games. This game is average. And then the other one was, I don't play a lot of games, but I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and this game was great. So I was like, average, but solid for loader nerds. All right, I'll take that. Finding your place in the world under the eye of a watchful mother. Okay. How is that just laying around? Anyway. Still haven't dealt with this. Oh, what? Was that the clue? The clue says something about finding one's place in the world under the eye of a watchful mother. Oh, it was the clue. How was it just there? Oh, because it was on the shore of the river. Okay. A watchful mother? That has to be the lore keeper. She's the closest thing to a mum around here. That must mean the next clue is in the library of lore, but where? Okay, I need a chopstick. So anyway. But yeah, we played last night. That's why we were up late. Spoiler alert. We were up till almost 2. But it was fun. I mean, it's not like life-changing survival craft, but it's, it's post like the Lord of the Rings stories. And it's them, like, Gimli, like, reuniting the dwarves to take back Erebor. So it's a base building. There's still goblins. There's still lots of ruins. I don't need to go up this way. I need to go down this way. But so far, it was fun, There's a food meter, but it's not difficult to manage so far. There's some interesting things going on with, like, the day-night cycle. You can actually get light, like, shafts of light into Moria. So, okay. Said something about finding one's place in the world. Is there a...
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Sure. Is there a globe around here somewhere? That's her pack from earlier. I feel like there was a globe somewhere in here. Or I could be just making stuff up. Ooh, hello. Chirp, chirp, chirp. There it is. Huzzah! It's not this. Wait. Oh, is that her? Here's a world. Is it not this? Is this too literal? This is the thing that Hades destroyed. Alright. So yeah, if you're a loader fan, you enjoy survival craft. So far, it's not very difficult. The building stuff is a little weird to get used to. We haven't done a lot of extensive building yet. Oh, there's another globe over here. Okay. Is it this globe? Aha! Fantastic. Where exactly is that? Oh, I think I know where that's at. Okay. Interesting. Find the location for Merida's memory in the bind and obtain her family's artifact. But yeah, I mean, I've only played one evening. Like maybe maybe 4 hours. I feel like we might have started playing at about the time. Oh, maybe it was about 3 hours. Anyway, it was about the time when the kids went to bed, and then we were up to almost 2. I remember it being like 1:18 last night. This is not the direction. So I figured the fact that we were, like, my husband's like, I think I need a snack. And I'm like, all right, I guess we're staying up a little bit longer. I feel like that's a good sign, like sacrifice, like gamer nerds, right? Being willing to sacrifice your sleep and make a snack at like 1 something in the morning, or, you know, midnight, 12:30. Probably a good sign that you're at least enjoying a little bit of what you're doing, right? Uh-oh, instead of a family artifact, you found a note from Hades. Show Merida what you found. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, you're way too excited for this disappointment. What's this? I made it to the place all the clues pointed to. This was all I found inside. It looks like Hades found it first and left behind this note just to taunt us. Oh no! Hades might do something horrid with the treasure. Don't worry, Merida. I'll confront Hades and get the treasure back. Oh, and yet again, I thought of one more thing that I realized not that long ago with the doors. Most of the doors they have given us, and they really haven't given us a ton of doors. After starting to decorate, like, one room, I realized just how limited the doors were. They're all, like, outdoor doors. Or not all of them, but a lot of them are, like, big outdoor-looking doors. Like, there's... And one of them's even, like, Tiana's front door. But a lot of them don't look like inside doors. And then I was telling my husband about it. I'm like, you know, and it's one thing to be so limited, but also, like, the basic door you get inside the house isn't particularly pretty and really isn't a color that coordinates with a lot of, like, the decor. It's like a really, like, muted olive green, and it's just like the complete wrong aesthetic for a lot of the decor. I'm assuming Hades is in Mythopia. Nope, he was behind me. So it's like you can't even change your basic door. Like, it would make more sense if it was a neutral, like a white or a gray or a cream or something like that. And so, and it would be nice if nothing else, you could just, like, click on the door and just change the color of it. So if you didn't want to use one of the fancy looking doors, you could at least make your door match the aesthetic, even if it's just a neutral. So I feel like that's something they have really dropped the ball on as far as being, like, decorating options. It's just a basic, like, door that you could swatch change. They don't really have swatch options like you would in The Sims. But I feel like if nothing else, the basic door probably should swatch options. Or maybe I'm completely missing something. It'd be nice if I was, because
This place is no
the doors are kind of disappointing so far. Hey Lilith, how's it going? I love the outfit. Oh, thank you. It took me forever to put together. Or cut the flattery, Hades. Or tell me where the Clandon Brock treasure is now. Cut the flattery. Whoa, 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 why all the hostility? I'm not here to talk about my outfit. I'm here to talk about what you stole from Merida. Ah, Red told you about that, huh? Okay, so I found a note from Merida that said she'd hidden something in the Vale, blah, blah, blah. Change your fate. Look, I've dealt with the Fates. They think they know everything.
Excuse me?
So if I could get a leg up on them, change some things that are prophesized, that'd be pretty cool, right? But turns out that thing Merida hid is a piece of junk, no power at all. I've been using it as a dinner plate. You want it? It's yours. Check my house. What a waste of time.
See you later.
Of course he was interested in it because of the whole fate thing. Of course. Yet again, another, like, oh, that's a little connection. I like that there are, like, different degrees of connections between these characters too. Like, that one's a pretty minor one, but they both talk about fate. So that's funny. Ooh. Sometimes the monster is just like, tart. I'm in here. Oh. All right, here, take this. Here. Why do I keep seeing something down here? Okay, we're almost to break time. Oh, is this the treasure? It's beautiful, but I can see why Hades was confused. It looks like it could be magical, but it's not. It's a shield bearing the Clandon crest. No wonder I decided to hide it during the forgetting. If I forgot my family, finding this would remind me of them. But there's no chance of that happening now, so you take this, Lilith. Find a special place for it anywhere in the Vale. Somewhere that will remind me of the adventure we just had. In the meantime, I'm going to catch up with Milan. Perfect. Good for you.
You know where to find me.
Is that it? Oh no. Okay, I was like, is that the end of her quest? It is not. You're doing well, aren't you? A very Scottish celebration. Just who I was hoping to see. Lilith, do you have time to talk about a Scottish celebration I'm planning? I love a good celebration. That's grand. You see, finding that old family artifact got me thinking. I want to host a proper Highland festival. We've all been working so hard, I think everyone would really enjoy it. I love this idea, or what did you have in mind? Or as long as I don't have to eat haggis. I would try it once. Just because I'd be curious to know. What did you have in mind? We can decorate with banners for my family, Clan Dunbrach, and have a huge banquet, though a proper Scottish feast would require a giant table. I'll talk to Mr. McDuck. He'll be happy to supply us. He's literally right here. He'll love that we're bringing a touch of Scotland here, or as long as your clans aren't rivals, he'll love the fact that we're bringing a touch of Scotland. I think he will too. He's literally right here. Okay, Merida, I'll talk to Mr. McDuck about ordering some banquet supplies and some Clan Dunbrach banners. Good, and while you do that, I'll talk to Tiana. I want Scottish food for the party, but honestly, I've never had much skill in the kitchen. I have a great lineage of burned bannocks to prove it.
This feels like a day where anything can happen.
Okay. Hi, Scrooge. That worked out.
Hello there.
Not you!
I'll be off then.
Yeah, you'll be up. Talk. Lilith, you're a curious spring. You've a curious spring in your step and a twinkle in your eye. What's going on? I'm helping Merida throw a party, or I have some business for you, or hey, you're Scottish, right? I'm helping Merida. A party, you say? What kind of party? Merida's throwing a proper Scottish festival. I was hoping you'd have supplies and could have some Clan Dunbrach banners made that we can decorate with. A proper Scottish festival? Hee hee, now that's the best news I've heard in quite a while. Tell you what, Lilith. I'll donate the supplies if you put up some Clan McDuck banners as well. The more the merrier, or I'm not sure that's Merida's vision. I hope more the merrier. That's the spirit. Take these and fair winds to ya. Yeah, I don't see why we couldn't.
Clan here, aren't we?
Decorate the Vale in Merida's clan colors. Place Clan Dunbrach banner in the Storybook Vale. Optional. I feel like, why wouldn't she include him? Is she going to be upset if I do that? Because I'm going to have a talking with her. Like, come on. Scotland isn't one clan. She didn't say a Clan Dunbrach festival. She said a Scotland or a Scottish festival. 10 banners of each. That's a lot of banners. All right. How much do I need magma-wise? I have 16 out of 20. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one more spin around Mythopia so that I can mine again. And then I will switch to, no. And then I will take my break and then we'll go back to questing. All right. Oh, those are both, okay. Hold on. Spreadsheet time. Spreadsheet time. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do for the furniture menu is I'm actually going to, I didn't have the crafted items at first. Oh, they're watching Fifth Element. I was like, who is singing opera out there? And it's the concert with the blue alien lady. But yeah, all of a sudden it sounded like opera was happening in my living room. I'm like, why would my... I don't think they'd be adverse to opera, but I don't think they would outright choose opera. It's just like, well, let's just do that today. Brave. And this is in-game. Yes, I started working on my collection lists that are all a mess. So I've added several columns, but I've also added spread like validations to help simplify entering the information in. So even though I'm entering more information in, it should be easier to do it. Okay, so these are still screwed up, which is fine. Oh, why is this over here? Technically, this is because of her quest. It should be a Storybook Vale thing, right? Yeah, and I'm not tracking which ones are from which expansion or whatever, because I'm not doing like base game versus... No, I'm not doing any of that, because obviously it's still not all right. It's still got some screw ups. Anyway, we're mining and then mining and then. Okay. There aren't any things down here, are there? Let's do this, Scrooge. Ooh. Ah! Yes. Oh. I should do that. Sorry, just thinking about other things that I still have on my to-do list. The kids have to clean up. Well, and I gotta clean like the living room and the bathroom. My husband's gotta clean the kitchen, and his parents come over for dinner on Christmas Eve, so they're coming over for that, which is nice. We go to my parents' house for lunch, so I really don't have time to clean at all on Christmas Eve, which is fine. I don't want to clean on Christmas Eve, to be honest. No, thank you. But I do need to have it cleaned, at least the spaces they will be in. So there are like 3 spaces they will be in: the bathroom, the living room, and the kitchen. Everything else can kind of... But I looked at my little one today and I was like, your room is trashed. Where are you going to play with any new presents you get? I don't know. Like, exactly. So maybe you should clean up your room a little bit, so you have some room for whatever new stuff you might get. Like, you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know how much space you might need, you know? But you might want to give yourself a nice area to do that, to enjoy new things. So after I'm done streaming, I have to go shopping for the other, like, I don't need tape. I might buy some bows. I don't use bows very much in my wrapping anymore, but I might. I actually cleaned out a lot of my wrapping supplies. I had a bag of, like, saved bows, but a lot of them had gotten squished in the storage that I have for my wrapping stuff. And, so they weren't like all in good shape, so I just cleaned out all the crap that I felt bad about throwing away, but I probably will never use. And it wasn't a ton, but it was stuff I had saved because I was like, oh, I shouldn't throw this away. But if I'm never gonna use it, you know, like, why am I saving it for what? So, and like I said, it wasn't a ton of stuff, but there were a couple of like fabric ribbons that are like a neutral color. I think one was a cream, one was a white, and then one was like white, but it had red edges, and it had wire, so you could shape it, right? So I actually ended up putting those in my art room because they would be fun for like dyeing projects, like color. I can work with the red and then the other two. I finally figured out a project for, there's a chunk of wall in the garage. My art space is in my garage. That's, I want to cover it in something. I thought even just like finding just posters. Just putting up posters just to cover it because it's so blit. But I found a curtain rod for like 75 cents or something at a thrift store. And it's not in super awesome shape. It's one of those ones where you like tighten it, like you extend it however long you need it, and then you can twist it to tighten it up. And the tightening doesn't work anymore, so it just slides. But for 75 cents, it had like little decorative, what are those, finials at the end? Is that the name of that? Is that the word? That were kind of pretty. They weren't like, oh, life-changing or anything, but, you know. A new curtain rod in that style would not be 75 cents, so I will take something for 75 cents. And I've got hooks that I can use. And I'm going to do one of those, sometimes people will make curtains with like tied scraps of fabric and ribbons and stuff. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So if I can dye those ribbons I saved yesterday, that'll be a fun project to do with the kids. And stuff I already had in the house. And fun for experimentation. Like, it checks a lot of boxes. I didn't throw them away. Another thing I like to not have to do. And then I can just start, I can hang up that curtain rod. And then I can just start attaching stuff to it. It doesn't have to be all done at once. So, yeah. We'll see how that experiment goes. I think I'll work more on that in like the spring and summer next year, because my garage, while it has been like warmer this winter than it usually is, I still don't want to hang out in the garage for long enough to do like some big projects because it is still cold. And we have had freezing days too. We've had like 30-degree days. Today happens to be 50. But yesterday was 30. So I don't usually do a lot of like big projects in the winter anyway. This is kind of a weird year for me, just energetically, like we talked about earlier. And so I just usually don't plan on doing anything apart from maybe planning, thinking about things, gathering ideas, you know, recharging, both inspiration, energy, you know, all that stuff. Is there another note up here? No. Okay, then. Go back over here real quick. And is there anything in this box? Oh, look, there is. Oh, I have enough magma now, so if I wanted to work on Hades' quest, I totally could. Excuse me. I was like, I hit the button. But yes, I have... Oh, which ones aren't done yet? I've got this one here, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 more to actually put together. But they're all unlocked now, so I don't have to worry about snippets as far as unlocking these. I feel like there's gonna be more, and the reason I feel like there has to be more at some point or another is that what I have 4. It doesn't even get me to the 30 for this chunk of it. So there's 3 more chunks, and it gets bigger every time. eventually there's going to be more stories. So there was a little bit of contention in a thread I saw about somebody, like, how to maximize your snippet catching. And I was like, okay, that's cool. It's good to know, you know, some tips, even though I probably won't make it as extreme as they were making it in their example. But then there were people like, who cares about storybook points? And it's like, this, not even storybook points, because they were saying you could craft them and stuff like that, but you could just hoard them, because we do that. In this game we do that. Well, maybe not all of us, but a lot of us do. But obviously we're gonna have a lot more stories that come up. Even the quest chains, when we get some more stories to reorder, I don't foresee this being filled up. I feel like it's going to be a lot like the houses one, the villagers' houses one in the original Valley, because we didn't have that many companions. We didn't have that many friends at the beginning, but we had like the potential to unlock, what was it? Repair houses. We didn't have 12 houses to repair at the very beginning of the game. Like when they did the really early access, you couldn't get 12 right off the bat. So we knew there were more characters coming. At least 12, right? So anyway, add 25 rooms to your house. So many rooms. And I don't even know. Does it ever end? Do we know? Does anybody know? I've never looked it up. But I have like 15 floors and they all have 4 rooms each. So I am making a pretty extensive list for rooms to decorate, though. And I'm excited about, because a lot of times you'd see like a parlor plus music room kind of combo, or, you know, things like that. And I'm going to have a parlor and a music room. Today I was like listing some out, and I was like, I could have like a computer gaming room and like a board gaming room. I could have 2 game rooms. Anyway, all right, I've got to take my break. I need to stretch anyway because my knee is starting to get angry because it's stupid. And then we're going to come back and we're going to hit some more of these quests up. I could now do this. And I need to go inside Flynn's house. So maybe what I'll do is I'll actually go back over here. And we'll start with like some Flynn stuff. Because there's part of me that's like, just focus on one of the characters. And I'm like, but I could do a little here and a little there. Anyway. A lot. It's a lot. It's all a lot. Gimme. I'll track this, so maybe I'll actually remember what I just said. Is this her level 10? Is this her end? It is. Should I focus on Mary? I'm not going to think about it right now. I'm overthinking things. I need to take my break, so I'll be back. All right. Here we go. Grabbed a sneaky snack. This done. Okay, then. Let's see what this looks like. That's what this looks like. There we go. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Everything should be set. Excellent, excellent. What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing this. Okay. Alrighty. So now I have to decide. I'm going to continue. You know what? I'm here. I put myself here to go to Flynn's house. Oh, I just realized I was supposed to try and restart the game. Okay. Hey,
Just
Flynn.
couldn't stay away, huh?
I don't think I've been in his house before. That's funny. Hi, Flynn. Everyone's items seem to have returned and no one is upset with you. Oh, seems to have been returned. Okay. Oh, I cannot tell you what a relief that is. No offense, but this place is a bit of a mess. Is everything all right? Or how did this happen? Or did you become the wolf again? How did this happen? Not sure. Come on, Flynn. What's going on? What? Can't a guy live in a little squalor without being interrogated about it? I mean, I'm just worried about you, or I've never seen you like this, or defensive much. That one. It really seems like you're sad about something. Sad? Me? Don't be ridiculous. I mean, sure, things are kind of a mess in here, and I did just spend a bunch of time under Maleficent's curse. All right, sorry, my knee is bothering me still, so I have to make sure my knee is not bent, which is unfortunately the most comfortable way for me to sit here. I like sitting cross-legged, but oh well. But I definitely do not miss Rapunzel in an almost incapacitating way. And I'm most definitely not sad about it. And so that's what's going on. So that's what's going on. You miss Rapunzel. Hey, just because every time I think about talking to her I get nervous and my hands get strangely sweaty, that doesn't mean I miss her. Flynn, you're hung up on a girl. That's okay. I can help you with this. Look, handsome rogues like me don't get hung up on people, even someone as wonderful as Rapunzel. It's good to have feelings, Flynn, or sounds like a denial to me, or stop being stubborn. Let me help you. It's good to have feelings, Flynn.
Yeah.
Sure, for you, maybe. Okay, I'm not getting through to you. Maybe you need to talk to someone who's been through something like you have. Okay, I'll bite. Who do you suggest? Who would it be? I mean, Wally's not really a conversationalist, and I know he was missing. Maybe Mickey? Oh, Kristoff. Okay, fair. Kristoff and Anna's relationship might have a lot of lessons for you. He and Anna struggled a lot when he had to give up his memories. That was like a curse. He's the only person I know in the Valley who might be able to relate to you. Okay, fine. If it will make you feel better, I'll talk to Kristoff. I'll fill him in on the details so you don't have to worry about that.
No guards.
Can we
Why, this place
clean
is a dream.
up your house? Ooh, this is a cute little nook. He's got a little piano in his house. And a flower. That's Rapunzel's flower. Okay. Adorable. Exit. Adorable. All right, so now, actually, before we do this, because I'm gonna look at the map real quick. Belle is still. Oh, Belle is moving around now. I'm actually gonna go over and see if she's still like non-corporeal. Do I want to eat this now? Maybe. Hey, Beast. How about you? I can push him around now. Okay, so let's... Oh! Belle, I have a gift for you. Oh, my book. I wondered where this went. I was reading it before the forgetting, but I couldn't find it anywhere. It was in pieces, I'm afraid. I did my best to mend it. Oh, you did a wonderful job. There's just one thing. The part where the prince is revealed, it seems to be in the wrong spot. Damn it. Ugh, I knew I made a foolish mistake. No, it was my fault. I wanted it to be perfect. It's chapter 3. It's from the song. Damn it. Oh, but it is. That only makes it more perfect. Okay.
I've never
love to
seen a
spend some
kingdom
time
like
with
this
you.
before.
I forgot the song. Now I feel like a dum-dum. Oh well, it's my fault.
Amazing.
Hello.
I discovered
Did you help the beast make a perfect day for me, Lilith? Nope, it was all the beast, or I helped, but it was all the beast's idea, or I did most of the work. I helped, but it was most all, beast's idea. There we go. Words and stuff. Well, it was a wonderful gesture. The bind looks so cozy now after all you've done. It's as if the entire place is a bookshop where you can sit by the window and read to your heart's content. I love it. Thank you, Lilith, for everything.
Like Gusto
Sweet.
said, anyone can
Return to the beast. Is he still down here? No. Oh, and there's Kristoff. Where the hell did he go? Oh, right out there.
I need your help,
Okay.
please.
Belle was so pleased with her gift and the way you decorated the bind. I'm not sure she'll ever want to leave. I don't know how to thank you adequately. No thanks is needed, or thank you is enough for me, or a big shiny reward might be nice. Thank you is enough for me. It doesn't feel like enough after all you've done. Oh, I almost forgot. While I was putting together Belle's book, I came across a cache of materials hidden in the bind. Perhaps this could help you make the bind even, well, cozier, as you said. Ah. Excellent. Excellent. All the things. Oh, Lord.
Well done.
Was that it for him? Excellent. We like knocking out quests. All right, so where is Kristoff? Is he still in there? He is not. He is down in the bind. So let's go get him. Go get him.
Oh, hey, wait. Could we talk?
Hey, Lilith, it's good to see you. Hey, Kristoff, do you have a second to help me out? After everything you've done for me, of course. It's about Flynn. Maleficent placed him under a curse. Now I think he feels lonely or heartbroken or sad. Sad. He's fighting it, but it's clear he misses somebody, and being the wolf of the wilds really messed with his head. Ooh, that sounds rough. What can I do? I was thinking you could lend an ear and get him to open up. I'm happy to give it a try. Let's go to Flynn's house and see if he'll talk to me.
You are a sight for sore eyes.
Okay. I don't have to follow him. In theory, he should just show up. Do. What's up?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. All right, Lilith. I'll try to talk to Flynn. While you do that, I'm cleaning this place up. A tidy place will help him feel better, or the clutter is getting to me, or this place is chaos. A tidy place. You're probably right. I'm sure Flynn will appreciate your help. Hopefully. So I was just starting to turn over a new leaf, and then Maleficent's curse ruined it. Hey, that isn't your fault. Yeah, I know. Rapunzel made me better. She made me want to be better. But I don't want to see her again until I sort this all out. That makes sense. When I finally remembered Anna again, it felt great, but it was still tough knowing that what she went through. There's no pain quite like heartbreak. You guys still talking? Or can I actually wrap this up? Alright. Here we go. Talk to Kristoff.
Oh, hey.
I had a good talk with Flynn. And did he open up to you? Yeah, and you're right. The poor guy's hung up on a girl, but he wants to solve everything to do with Maleficent's curse before he goes looking for her again. Oh, poor Flynn, or this is all Maleficent's fault, or that doesn't make sense. I mean, Rapunzel would be happy to help you, man, but oh, poor Flynn.
Oh.
I know. Heartbreak isn't easy. Trust me, I'm familiar with it. Even though I chose to wipe Anna from my memory for a good reason, it was hard to get over, even when I remembered her again. You can't feel good when you think you hurt someone you love, even unintentionally. Flynn just needs to know that if he needs help getting to the bottom of what happened with Maleficent, I'll be there for him. You should tell him that. I think he'd really appreciate it. Thanks for your help, Kristoff.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, thanks.
Hi.
Can I talk to you, Flynn?
Huh?
Sure, what do you need? I spoke to Kristoff. Sounds to me like I was right. You're missing Rapunzel. Okay, fine. I admit it, I miss Rapunzel. Why don't I set you two up for a little reunion? Thanks, Lilith, but honestly, right now, I'm not ready to see her again. I've got unfinished business with Maleficent to take care of first. Does that make sense? Totally, or I think I see where you're coming from. Or not to me. I think I see where you're coming from. Even though the wolf wasn't really you, there's still some cleanup to be done. Exactly. Once I've dealt with Maleficent, well, then I'll be ready. I understand. I guess handsome rogues like me do have feelings after all, huh? Proud of you, Flynn, or you're going to be okay, or I knew it all along. You're going to be okay. I'll be around if ever you need help with anything else.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lilith. You're a true friend. When I figure out more about what happened with Maleficent, I'll let you know. And new quest? New quest.
What's up?
Explain it again. You help everyone here for free. Memory lane.
Just couldn't say
Lilith,
what,
I am so glad you're here. I've been having the strangest nightmares, and you're just the person to help me out with help me work out what they mean. I'd love to help. Tell me about these nightmares. It's so odd. All of them feature a woman with blonde hair. Is it Aurora? A princess by the looks of it. Rapunzel? Is this that same special someone that you're so hung up on? No. That's the funny thing. It's definitely not her. Yeah, I didn't think it would be her. Whoever she is, she's familiar, and yet I can't quite place her. And in the nightmare, does she speak to you, or does she do anything interesting, or can you see her face at all? Does she do anything interesting?
Oh.
Mostly, she just runs. Runs? Yeah, like she's scared of something. I think she's running away from me. I couldn't stand it if somehow I frightened her. Is this something to do with the Wolf of the Wilds? I don't know. It's all a mess in my mind. Okay, I have an idea. We need to talk to the lore keeper. I have a feeling this is linked to your past, and she might know the whole story.
Guess I'll see her out.
Okay. So, let me look at the quests really quick. This doesn't have, like, a thing, so it's probably not his level 10 quest yet. Because I'm sure, yeah, his is an outfit, and his is an outfit. So, what's his look like? It's got the outfit. So I'm thinking I'm on level 10s for both Hades and Merida. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm glad the beast thing cleared up on its own without having to log out and log back in. Hoofing it. I probably could have gone a different way to get there better, or easier. Alrighty. It won't let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. Okay, there we go. Can I... Oh, I can put these up here. How many more of these do I need to do? Okay. And now I'm just gonna mirror them. All right. Bring the Scots banquet table supplies to Merida. So where is Merida? Here she is. Oh, I should have made the DJ table while I was down there. Oh well. We'll get it. It'll work out.
I really lucked out. My neighbors are great.
Yep. Take these.
That was quick.
These supplies are just what we need for the festival. And I love what you've done with the banners. It makes me quite proud to see my clan so well represented. It was my pleasure, or what's next, or we could make everything plaid. It was my pleasure. Well, I'm glad it wasn't too much of a chore. Now let's see. Tiana said she'd send you a recipe for salt-baked sea wolf when she found it. It's one of my favorites. Could you check your mailbox and see if she sent it along? I hope you don't mind cooking it. I'm, well, let's just say Maudie, who runs our kitchen, banned me from there long ago.
What a bonny bright day.
I feel like I've learned this already, the salt-baked sea wolf recipe. I feel like I figured that one out already. Because I think it wasn't terribly complicated, like it was pretty obvious what it was. But I could be wrong. Ooh, look at these banners, they're super cute. Do they have lights on top of them too? Like if it was nighttime? Or are those just... Are those not lights up there? Mailbox. We're doing a thing. No! No! Move, sir. Exit. I was like, my mailbox should not be empty. This will sound strange, but I'm almost glad that Hades stole my clan's treasure now. If he hadn't, I'd never have remembered my friendship with Mulan. She's been teaching me new maneuvers with the bow staff, and I've been giving her archery pointers. She's already very good, but I know a few tricks she doesn't. Thanks again for taking care of that frog snippet problem. At least that's one thing I don't have to worry about anymore. And then... I found the recipe Merida was looking for. I left a few notes for some spices you can throw in for a little extra flavor. I couldn't resist. I hope Merida likes it. And I sure am looking forward to the festival. See you soon. Claim. Okay. So now... I think I already knew it. Okay.
This feels like a day
Let's
where
just make sure. Yeah, I didn't unlock a new meal, which means I already have it. I want to make the thing for Hades. This. And then we can make the this. We can make the this. It's this. Nope. How about autofill? Extra seasonings. You did not add extra seasonings. It's literally salt and Seawolf. Oh, I need 3 of them. I have such limited salts. Oh, I can't. I really should just go fishing. Where is Merida now? I suppose I could hit Hades up on the way up there. Sup, Hades? Hey.
Ah, a perfect day for a picnic.
All right. Take it.
Everything cool?
There you go, Hades. 1 DJ table, fashioned in quality Greek marble.
Nice.
Whoa, I haven't been this choked up since I got a hunk of moussaka, you know. You know what? Been there, done that. Happy you like it, or better start practicing, or I can send Vanellope over if you want to give some advice, over to give some advice if you want. Happy you like it.
Okay,
Yep, that promotion is looking more and more likely, my competent minion. Now, I think we need to talk invitations. Sure. Have you thought about stationery? I can go craft Lilith. Still thinking like a mortal. Well, I am a mortal. Or paper is mortal? Or, hey, mortals have thought up some cool stuff. Well, I am. Hey, I try to be polite and not bring it up, but you keep ruining that. But let's get back to the invitations. I'm planning a party fit for the gods themselves. We need something better than just paper.
Bingo.
No, you're going to catch some bird snippets for me. I'll write the invitations on them so that when I release them, they fly straight to the invitees. The blue ones from the bind should do the trick. Okay, I'll get on that. Easy peasy. But first, we'll not do that. Oh, did she literally just go down the other staircase? Woman! Yep. Ta-da!
That was quick.
That smells delicious, Lilith. Now all that's left is to put out everything for the feast. Don't suppose you could help me with that? I'm really looking forward to this. Yay. That's cute. Somewhere in the storybook Vale. Well, how about over here somewhere? Where can we put it? Like over here? Look at this cute little, like, leafy shelter thingy. Oh my gosh, it's super cute. I love it. I hope I get to keep it. Oh, good lord, woman. Not that it really matters. There we go. All right.
Say, have you seen my pal,
Okay.
Donald Duck?
Talk to Scrooge McDuck. Did you enjoy the festival, Mr. McDuck? Aye, Scottish festivals are the stuff of legend, you know. They're a part of my heritage and history. It was a grand day indeed.
Back already, are you?
Lilith, what a wonderful party. I'm so proud to have brought a wee bit of Scotland to the Vale. I just wish the lore keeper had been able to attend. Are you two good friends, or do enchanted books like parties? Or I'm sure the lore keeper's just fine. Are you two good friends? Oh, she's not just a friend. She's almost another grandmother to me here in the Vale. Since we all got stuck here, she helped guide me. I snuck away to check on her and she seemed fine, but I feel rotten she couldn't be here. That's so thoughtful. Yeah, that's so thoughtful. She said not to worry, but what if she was covering up her disappointment to make me feel better? Why don't I go check on the lore keeper? She'll probably be honest with me.
Yes.
Would you? Lilith, you're such a good friend.
Bye now.
Doop, 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 doop. Oh, Lord Keeper, I've been having a nightmare about this princess. She just keeps running away from me. She looks scared, and it all feels so familiar, like it's more of a memory than a dream. This is concerning. What is it? Do you see something about me in your pages? Quite the opposite, in fact. There doesn't seem to be any story about you at all. I'm afraid you'll have to remember this one on your own, Flynn Rider.
Oh, nice day.
That's kind of disturbing. Okay. I should have gotten another drink, but oh well. All right. Well, I guess you first. Flynn, are you okay? It's starting to come back. I remember me kneeling at Maleficent's feet? No way. This can't be real. I'd never help her. How can I help? Or maybe it's not what it seems, or you're overreacting. Maybe it's not what it seems. Maybe. Or maybe it is. Ugh, I'm so confused. Listen, I have an idea. It might sound a little out there, but what if I talk to Ursula? Ursula? It's bad enough that I'm tangled up with Maleficent. You want to make a deal with the Sea Witch, too? She might have a potion that can help, or maybe she's a villainous, maybe she has villainous intel to share, or she could help us think outside the box. That one. Uh-oh. Pardon me. Seeing things from another perspective might help. Sure, but I mean, Ursula? With her knowledge of villainy, she could lead us in the right direction. She might be able to help you recover your memories. Well, all right. Let's talk to Ursula, if you really think it's a good idea. I mean, the game thinks it's a good idea. How about I talk to you too? Lilith, what a surprise. I thought you might still be at Merida's festival. I came to check on you. Do you feel left out of the party, or do you like parties? Or Merida asked me to. The first one, I guess. Bless Merida's heart, these papery pages simply don't have the constitution for bagpipes. I truly am fine with being on the fringes here, but I wonder if you might help me with a gift for Merida. She has done much for the Vale. I would like to contribute to the celebration. Of course I'll help. Or your relationship is so sweet, or kind of wanted to get back to the party. Of course I'll help. I knew you would. You have such a generous spirit. Take this tapestry. I will need a little help from you to finish putting it on display, but it will show Merida how proud I am of her. Thanks. All right, I'm going to have this chocolate. Okay, so the tapestry I need to craft. And Hades' party invitations. Is Ursula hanging out? Oh, she is. Well. That's fine. So since I'm almost done with all these quests, it makes me wonder what I'm going to work on after we're done with the quests. Probably maintenance-y type stuff, trying to get enough resources for all the things I want to do. That. And then this. Oh. Goodbye, then. Alright, so now what do I need to do for that? Meet Hades at the gates of Mountain Olympus and gift Merida the Merida's Fate tapestry on behalf of the Lore Keeper. Alright, so... where is Ursula now? She's up here. So we'll go over there. And if we see Merida on the way, we'll give it to her, but... I'm kind of hoping to deal with these mushrooms, honestly. Is she not down here? I thought she was. No! Alright, Ursula. On the move she is.
Oh, Angelfish, we need to talk.
Yeah, I'm aware. Well, hello there, Angelfish. What can I do for you today? You just called me over. Flynn needs help with his memories, or we need your expertise with potions, or before I answer that, I promise I can trust you. No, let's not start there. We need your expertise. We need your expertise.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to be more specific than that if you want my help. I need to know if I can trust you first. Why did you even give me the option if that's what you're gonna do anyway?
No.
Lilith, I'm wounded. Haven't I proven myself to you already? I mean, you've also been sketchy. Just barely.
Yes.
Well, you're not really in a position to be picky now, are you? But I'll need a little more information if I'm going to be of help. Flynn has been having strange dreams. We think they're linked to his past, but he's only been able to remember bits and pieces. We need to help him remember more, or you must have some kind of memory potion, or help us, pretty please. We need to help him remember more. I can assist you with that. But I'm warning you, playing with memories is a dangerous game. I can handle it, or it's worth the risk, or so is working with you, yet here I am. I kind of like that one, honestly. I try not to be, like, extra bitchy with the villains. I mean, sometimes. But, what the hell? Oh. But... I will do this one. Why, dearie, I've never double-crossed you, unless the price was right. There's a potion that can help bring buried memories to the forefront of the mind. It's a complicated one. Take this recipe and bring me everything listed. I'll do the rest. And Angelfish, remember my warning.
True love?
I could get used to a
Power
place like
is
this.
the only key to real
Yeah, I'm used to it.
That's a lot of crap. All right. Well, let's track this one. And he's at the gates of Mount Olympus. So let's go all the way up there. Hey, look, he's already up there. Perfect. I'm coming.
Hey, got a second for your old pal Hades?
I do. Here you go.
Everything cool?
Invitations are all sent.
Nice.
Ah, nothing like a good scheme coming together. Excuse me? Excuse me, scheme? Yeah, they're more fun when you have competent help. Or, now you just need to bring the DJ skills. Excuse me, scheme? Plan, goal, come on, Lilith, I'm not a thesaurus. Sorry, I guess I'm used to that sort of word choice having ominous connotations. I get it, but as my faithful head minion, I recommend you stop jumping to conclusions. In the words of Buffet, I took a tiny step, and their conclusions were. So how's the DJ practice going? Good. I'm really getting the hang of it. My guests are going to be treated to a revolution in music. Wow, you seem quite sure of yourself.
Okay.
Oh, you'll see. Next on the list. You are definitely not dressed for the kind of classy function I'm trying to cultivate here. But I'm having a hard time deciding on a dress code for the party.
Okay.
At first I thought white, yellow, and elegant to steal Zeus's thunder. But then why would I want to imitate him? So I could go red, yellow, and modern for a fiery look that says I do what I want. Or what about a nature theme? Green, brown, and sporty could be interesting. You'll be wearing it. What do you think? Personally, I'd prefer to dress up in... probably of these choices, Red, yellow, and modern. Definitely the modern Hephaestus core look. Your blue highlights will stand out and everyone will notice you.
Bingo!
Okay, I can see it. Well, you know your dress code. Dionysus is gonna flip when he hears I out party hosted him.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, to make things easy, I've set up a little portal to zoom you and the other guests to the party location. Okay.
Nice talking to you.
So, that is the wrong button. We do this, and, oh. Red, yellow, and what now? Can we do, hold on. What's the other one? Yellow. So, hold on. Modern, red, and yellow. There, apply. All. Nope, let's not do all. Let's do... Oh, back. Let's start with maybe a dress. Black and red. Bat wings. We'll do gold. And go. Oh, I've already done earrings. Okay. I kind of like these gloves, but let's look and see if there's another. Nope. That is it. Bracelets really wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't want to swap them for any of those. So, let's do no socks. And I wonder who's hammering. Sounds like my kid's doing something upstairs. Anyway. Really? Yeah, we'll fix that here in a minute. And wings. I want wings. How about a mask? Nope. Hat. I'm just going to take that off. Now I want to do hair. Continue. I know I don't have to change my hair. Oh, you know what I realized? It's not bad. Okay. What do I want to do? Actually, hold on. I want to change... I want a mask. I want this mask. And I want... wings. Black. Do I want the big raven wings? Do I want these? They are Maleficent wings. Is that going to be upsetting? Alright. Nope. Maybe I won't. Or maybe I won't go quite so dark. Maybe I'll wear this and do these. Just because they're kind of... I think it's interesting how they're just growing out of her back. I find that interesting. Those kind of work. Her hair is going to be a problem though if I do that. So let's just kind of... Let's do some shoes. Red, black. Not that you can see them. In theory, you won't be able to see the gold. Because I like the open toe. I wish they had like a silver option. Okay, let's do something interesting with her eyeballs. Your eyeballs, miss. Do those, maybe? Nope. Nope. Two red. And okay, I think that's interesting. Can we do anything with the makeup? Does it show up at all? Okay, so let's just go ahead and do black. Now, does this help? Stop turning. Kind of like that one. Oh, no. I want this to be black. Why is this also not black? Black, please. Yeah, I like the fact that it blends away now. I would like to be able to see your front. That one. Yep, that's the one. All right. Who is messaging now? Ah, friend is messaging now. All right. So then we do jaw. Do red and red. Okay. And then mouth. Hmm. Why does it make her lips look almost pink? Maybe it's just the lighting here. I always choose this lip. Wish it didn't look so pink though. Alright, so then hair. Now, how do we get some hair that's not gonna clip these wings? Clip, clip. Alright, let me back up. Stop. Let's do all black for now. How clippy are they? Pretty clippy. I need something that's going to be off. Down here at the bottom. Kind of like that. Okay. It reminds me of Mrs. White from Clue. Which is one of my favorite movies. Nope. That's interesting. Nope. I wanted to change the color. So can we do like a dark red? And then I'm curious what a blonde would look like. Ooh, I don't know if I like it on just the tips though. Ooh, you know, that's not bad. Should we make it even a little bit darker? Ooh. A little fiery. Let's see, how does it look with it reversed? Not as good. Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant to do this. Yeah, it's not as good. All right, so that's fine. So we'll do Even a shade darker just to see what it looks like. It's interesting, but not quite the right vibe. Do I like it that yellow? Is interesting. All right, so then we can go into... Because I don't know how often I'm going to use this hair, you know? All right, so let's do just yellow and red. Apply. I kind of like the idea of these wings, but they're going to clip her. Like, I would not have much excuse to wear these either. Maybe I should just lean into the whole minion vibe. Could do these. Corinthian earrings. Why not? I don't know how often I'll wear those either. Okay, and then I would like to look at gloves again because I feel like there might be some gloves. Nope. Yeah, I don't think any of those are right. Okay, hold on. Reset and then do black. And maybe red. Apply. Those or those? How about... All right. You know what I'd really like to see is like a sparkly glove. Okay, was there anything else I wanted to do? Could look at necklaces. Yellow, red, black. Apply. Is this the right color, red? I don't really like that look, though. And we're kind of going gold because of the yellow. Like, that's okay. That's not quite right. We'll just go with the choker. It's simple, it's easy, it's fine. Alrighty then. That's probably good enough. Enter the palace atop Mount Olympus by following the sign with Hades' face. So, is it in here? Where are we at time-wise? Ooh, 15 minutes. Okay. Which means apparently I am going the full 3 hours, even though I'm pushing my limits as far as, like, what I need to do today. I need to do laundry today. It'd be helpful if I could get some cleaning done today. I have a feeling I'm probably not, which is unfortunate, because I have tomorrow. But I can get some, like, I can get picking up done today, so tomorrow is really more just cleaning than anything else. So, Hades set up a portal. Oh, hey, everybody. Cute. I hadn't actually used the fire thingies yet, like, really. So that's cute. All right. Hey, man. What's up?
Looking everywhere for you.
Everywhere? All right. Everyone's here. I've got catering, my DJ table. Let's get this party started.
Okay.
Are you ready, Lilith? Ready for what? Or probably not. Or yeah, fire away. That one. Revolutions in music making. Make way for Hades. I invented a whole new DJ technique. I call it the smash up. It's when you play 2 songs at once. Wait, you're forgetting something. Oh. You need to pick a DJ name. You can't just perform as Hades or DJ Hades. You need a proper DJ name. It's tradition.
Yeah,
Okay, any suggestions? DJ Hothead or DJ Sparky or, let me think more. DJ Hothead. DJ Hothead. I like it. It could say, my flaw is also my greatest strength, or I'm literally on fire. Either way, I win. There you go. Well, you got a proper DJ name now. Is it time to start the show?
Nice.
Absolutely. Welcome, everyone, to a momentous occasion, the first show by DJ Hothead. What is that horrible racket that begins to emerge from Hades' speakers? It sounds like he has taken two radically different songs and is attempting to force them to play nice together. It clearly isn't working. Oh yeah, that's the beat. Hades. Now, I'm busy. We're almost at the bridge. Yeah, that's it. Wonder why nobody's dancing.
Nice.
And now the drop, and there.
Okay.
Come on, was that amazing or was that amazing? That was amazing or that was amazing? Or can I suggest, I feel like I'm not doing the annotations right. Intonations, there it is. I was like, wait, that's not the right word. That was amazing or that was amazing, or can I suggest that you keep practicing the question mark one? You don't seem convinced. Yeah, sorry Hades, that wasn't good at all.
Excuse me?
I know you worked hard on that, but the tunes kind of clashed with each other. Sure, maybe. Why don't we ask the guests what they thought? Then you'll see how wrong you are. Sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, Scrooge, what do you think of my set? Or what did you think of my set? It reminded me of the student bagpipes players from back home. Actually made me quite nostalgic. Remind you of bagpipes? Unbelievable. That's like an insult on top of an insult. Hey, some of us like bagpipes, you know. Flynn, what did you think? Hades, that was the oral equivalent of a cat scratching its claws on glass. Ew. Suddenly I get why you're constantly on wanted posters. You asked. I figured a guy like you would want the cold, brutal truth. Am I right? Oh, shit. Gothel. I know you're dying to tell me what you think of my DJ set. Hades, the frogs outside my tower sounded better. So did the crows. And they don't sing. Sheesh, that's cold. If ever you want to gig in the underworld, you know where to find me.
Mother knows best.
Hey, what's the buzz?
Hey, Hades. How are you feeling? That was kind of brutal, or I guess you need a little more DJ practice, or I hope you have a more accurate view of your DJ skills now. That was kind of brutal. I feel like I just went 5 rounds with Wonder Boy. You sure you don't want to try again? Maybe with a simpler concept? No, no way. Absolutely not. We are done with this for now. In fact, everybody out! There. Much better. So what have we learned about jumping headfirst into new endeavors and expectations about our abilities? Oh no, you don't get to moral of the story me.
Excuse me?
The mistake I made was doing anything for you mortals in the first place. Artists perform for me, not the other way around. Ah, so we learned nothing. Or I didn't know you were there were performances in the underworld, or you... Yeah, you're better than that. So we learned nothing. Enough! I just gotta get back to doing what I do best. Brimstone, souls, and suffering. Let's just forget about this whole thing, okay? Still, you were a good head minion. You get the whole beck and call thing. So here, a little reward for not totally screwing up. Aw, thanks, Hades. Yeah, you're not worthy. You bow before me. I've heard it all before.
Nice.
Now maybe I can modify that lightning generator to really put out some big bolts. Wow, and that's my cue to leave. Bye, Hades.
Hey, you looking for a permanent gig? I got one.
You're so bitchy. All right, so let's do Merida. And then we're going to log the new stuff. So that's this. And we're in furniture. So, oh, it wasn't furniture. Did I already get the DJ thingy? It should be. Oh, it's here. It should be here, or is it a crafted? I bet it's a crafted. Who is that? That's Hercules? Hercules. Yeah, it's not here, so it must be a crafted. Clothing. Armor of the Sticks. Clothes. And that's in Hercules. All right. Excellent. Booyah. Where are we at? Stop. Stop. There we go. All right. And now. Okay. Is it crafted? What was it called? It was like a DJ table. Is it under DJ? Or is it something DJ? It is not DJ booth rig. Marble? Nope. I don't remember what it was called now. Well, this is all going to go in my spreadsheet eventually. So that's fine. So that hopefully I can find it, because this stuff is not as easy to get through as the other furniture. Ow, ow, ow. Where are we at? 7 minutes, 6 minutes. All right. So I found out that my back support in this chair broke off, because I finally got the Allen wrench that tightens up my my arm that my kid loosened ages ago, and was back, you know, behind the chair, down low, trying to, like, I was sitting on the floor, and looked up and went, that just is sitting there. It's not attached to anything anymore. So yeah, totally broken. So, oh well, this chair will eventually get replaced. I'm so spoiled by the chair I have at work now that I'm just like, I can't stand this chair now. It'd be really nice if this was the end of Merida's question, and then the only thing left to do would be Flynn. There you go. And if that's the case, then we'll stop for the day. Oh, it's me and my mother, isn't it? Thank you so much, Lilith. You can thank the lore keeper. I'm just the delivery person this time. Or it was her idea. Or even though she got me to do all the work, it was her idea. But you helped make it real. I know that. I need to go thank her right away.
You know where to find me.
Okay. I do. Ah! Lore Keeper, the tapestry is perfect. I wanted you to know just how proud I am of you, Merida. You've done so much for the Vale, and for me. I'm honored to hear you say that. It means the world to me. Thank you, Lore Keeper. That was grand, Lilith. Now not just the festival, but trapping snippets with you, fixing things with Flynn, finding my family artifact. You're really special. I'm very glad to call you a friend. I'm glad we're friends too, or the Never After doesn't stand a chance against us, or I try my best. I'm glad we're friends too. I'd say we're a one-of-a-kind pair. Now I'm going to go find Mulan and share some of my sea wolf with her, but before I do, I want you to have this. It's a symbol of our legendary friendship. Fantastic.
You're talented, aren't you?
Tartan celebration outfit. All right. So
Feels like a day where anything can happen.
that was weird. Okay. That's another thing to log. That is not how that goes. Is it in here? Okay, clothing. Now spreadsheet, and that's not my spreadsheet. Okay, tartan celebration outfit. Tartan celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. There we go. All right. Where are we at? Okay. I don't need this up anymore. Okay. All right. So, nope, that's not what we're doing. So I think what I might want to do is might want to go ahead and reorder a story since I can, and I've got like a couple extra minutes, and then wrap. So, because I want the storybook points. And I already have these all unlocked. So let's go ahead and go in here. And we'll grab this one. No, it won't let me do that. It won't let me do it from here. I have to do it from here. Yep. Yeah. Here we go. Ooh, it's got little swirlies. I love it. It's one of my favorite things in Tim Burton, like the Tim Burton aesthetic, is the swirlies. Okay, over here somewhere. And all right. Oh, okay. I wish I could just click it instead of clicking and holding, but that's okay. That goes up here somewhere. I'll leave that for now. Oh, is it? Nope. I think it might go like that, but give us a minute. That's not the one I want to look at. This one goes here, and then this goes here. All right. Oh, nope, he's standing like that, so it goes like that somewhere. All right, you go there, obviously. Obviously. Okay. Okay. Oh, I keep looking at that one. I'm not ready for it yet, because I feel like I'm not quite sure the orientation. And that's Jack's face like that. There we go. With his little eyes. Anyway, we have yet to watch Nightmare Before Christmas this season for either Halloween or Christmas. Although I did tell my kid that I have at least one movie I want to watch with him. So I don't know if we're going to watch it tonight, because we haven't normally, when my son was little and we were super broke, and honestly, this was before we even knew that my husband was sick, which ended up leading to like 3 surgeries over about a year and a half, and then probably, I don't know, some time after for recovery, and then a long time before, like beforehand, that we didn't know what was wrong with him, and he kept trying different stuff out. But one of the things that I did when my son was really little, my oldest was really little, was that I was like, I can't afford to do a lot of stuff for Christmas. Like, we can't go to, like, you know, like some of the big paid things that you can go to that are really expensive for people who have no money to spend on that kind of thing. Like, all of my money went to presents, you know, like for my kid and nothing else. And we would buy like one new little, actually, this was before we were even buying like ornaments, like for his tree. but I was like, well, I don't know what to do. I want to do something with him. So I started driving him around to look at lights. And of course, now it's become this big thing, especially with people having like lots of really elaborate things set to music, and it's all like electronic. And anyway, there's some really fabulous ones that people do. You can like tune into the radio to hear the music that goes along with the thing. Anyway, so yeah, we would go around, just drive around and look at Christmas lights. And there's a couple of little, you know, shopping areas in town that we would drive to that have really big light displays. And then, of course, as the years have gone by, it's just become a thing that we do, even though we can now afford to do some of the other things that cost, you know, $10 a person or whatever. Some of them are even more expensive than that now, but we can't do all of the things. But driving around and looking lights is one of the things that we still do, even though technically the necessity for having free fun to do is not as pressing as it was when my little one was really little, or my older one was really little. So it's fun, and it is still a free thing to do. I mean, it might cost you some gas, and in our case, we're actually going to take our new car, which is electric, tonight, and I'm going to see how it does. But yeah, we hadn't done it yet, and I thought about doing it Friday or Saturday night, but it was like 30 degrees out, and I'm like, can we wait till Sunday when it's supposed to be 50? I mean, I know it's not as Christmassy because there's no snow and it's not like cold, but we'll probably go get like hot chocolate, and my husband and I might get like a coffee or something, and then we'll just drive around and listen to Christmas music and look at lights and stuff. And so that's what we're doing tonight, even though, I mean, because we just haven't done it yet. And even though I'm like, do I really have the time to do that tonight? It's like, but we do it every year, so we gotta go do it. So, yes. Let's do this. And I could do some of this other stuff, but really, when the reorder thing pops up, I'm going to do it. So, this is not it. Quests. So, the only one left is Flynn, and I got to do some collection for that first. Although, I wonder if I can just... I'm not doing it now. Oh, it gave me a furniture thing. I need to log that. A clock tower. Ooh. I've got petrified wood in here, yes? So, like, if I do this, it will count. No, woman, it's too late to keep going. You've got other stuff you have to do. You have to wrap presents. You have to go by the store. Can't. Okay. I suppose I should be angry at you for not warning me that I was inviting ingrates to my party. But in the end, it did remind me that I'm the Lord of the Underworld, and I should be proud of that. In return, have this token of my divine favor. And then, I can't stop thinking about all you've done for the Vale. When you showed up, it was so dark here, and there was ink everywhere. Now the place feels like like home. That festival made me so happy, and it made Mr. McDuck very happy too. Yay! Well, good. I was a little worried that they were making kind of a little bit of a deal about having the McDuck banners up too. And I was just like, but that doesn't seem right. It seems like it should be just fine. So anyway, let us switch back to our current outfit. And boom. Although I think I'm going to change this before the next stream. I think I'm going to redo an outfit for like a full-on wintry look, probably something in the blue and white, so I can use some of the new like wings and stuff like that. But I don't really like the new winter. I don't like how it drapes. I think it looks weird. That's not the right button. Is it a dress? This thing. I don't like the fact that it sticks out. I think it is weird. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, I'm probably going to do something else, like maybe this one. There's another one that's like blue. Anyway, because I didn't do like a really fancy look for the dream snaps. I saw a few people have this festive holiday dress on. But I was like, if I was going shopping, I wouldn't wear that. That's why I picked the outfit I did. I was like, I'd be like in a sweater or like a coat or whatever, some warm boots, some warm gloves, that kind of thing. So that's why I went with that for my shopping thing. Anyway, that should be it for today, because I could keep going and I really need to do other stuff. I've got laundry to do, I've got picking up to do, I've got shopping to do, I've got wrapping to do. And I don't have all evening to do all that stuff because, like I said, we're going to go look at lights tonight. So anyway, I will be here Thursday. If I cancel, it'll be in my Twitch schedule panel thingies. And yeah, I don't think I have any upcoming cancellations that I know of. No, that's not true. I have family functions coming up on the next 2 Sundays, I think. I think the 29th and the following one. What is that, the 5th? I think I've got both my extended family functions on those days. So I want to say they start in the late afternoon. I'll have to look at the times again. One of them starts at 2, but I can't remember if the other one starts at 2 as well. Anyway, I will put those in my Twitch side. So if you're on the YouTube side, I have not gotten in the habit of putting cancellations anywhere in the YouTubes, but I probably should. I probably should just come up with a standard thing I do when I cancel. But if you don't see it there, but I'm not streaming, well, then I'm not streaming. Then you'll know I also have not figured out how I want to deal with it on the YouTube side of things. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye.